How you doing, guys? We're in the shop. As you can see, I have my 14BX made by Laguna, all assembled, for the most part, ready to go. I don't have power hooked up. That will be getting hooked up on Friday. So I'm going to go over what it takes to install all the different stuff on here, which I'm going to warn you in advance, it's going to be a very short video. So we'll see you on the other side. Okay, so the first thing is there's a little roller here that has 2 screws. 1, 2. Next thing is this bar that our fence rides on. Also, 2 screws. Oh, and 2 spacers. So, at this point, we now have our gauge on. We now have our fence on. So this is really simple. This comes in 2 pieces. So that's your 2 pieces. If you look on the back of this, it's kind of like a big T-slot. So you have 2 different T-slots on your fence. You have one on the bottom that I'm looking at you through. Then you have one on the side, depending on what you're doing. So what you do is take this, loosen up your screws, and then, as you can see, we just slide it right in. Then you tighten up said hand screws. This already comes in. Put this on your saw. Tighten down. You now have your fence. So, as you can see, I haven't really done anything. It does recommend that you put your little bag of rubber feet. It recommends that you put them on before you take it out of the box. But here's the problem. I'm going to be getting a mobile base for mine, so that step, didn't need to do it. So, if you look inside, you have your wheel, which, by the way, rolls extremely freely. You have your tensioner for your blade. You have a release tensioner for your blade. You have your depth adjustment with a lock in the back. So as you can see, it is extremely free, regardless of what direction you go. You have your blade that goes in the bottom on another wheel that matches the one at the top. You can look in here for a rough adjustment for your blade tension. I just ordered a light that mounts on here and mounts into the back. So this model has a foot brake. So, I mean, other than that, that is your whole installation and setup. I mean, this handle you have to put on. You need to put this fence assembly together. You need to put on your measuring guide on the front, and you need to put your table on. So what we'll do is I'll take you underneath and I will show you just what it entails to put this table in. Which, by the way, guys, be prepared. It is extremely simple, like everything else. All right, so now we're going to go underneath. And I warned you, it's simple. We had to put these handles on, which are slip fit handles, and they go in there for your different angles that you want. As you can see, here's your different angles. And you had another one over here. Other than that, I needed to make sure that that screw was low enough for me to be able to get my table flat. That will be another whole video that I will be doing on how to set up and adjust your bandsaw. So guys, as you can see, if you are going to get a Laguna bandsaw, I hate to say it, but there's really not much assembly required, even though the instructions say so. So let's do a quick recap on what we had to do. Step 1, we put our table on. 2 locking handles on the bottom. Step 2, put our roller on. 2 screws. Step 3, our fence guide bar. 2 screws, 2 spacers, done. Fence to fence adjuster. 2 hand screws, slide it in a T-slot, depending on if you want horizontal or vertical. And a hand wheel. Other than having the power set up, that's where we are. So guys, I hope you liked and enjoyed this video. And guys, if you're thinking about getting a Laguna bandsaw, trust me, they make your life very easy. I explained everything. It's really simple. So guys, don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, get out in your shop, make something, and I'll see you next time. Have a nice day, guys.